10 days before Hartpury we will continue with a fairly normal training regime, which is a mixture of hacking and schooling. I tend to do no more than 2 days schooling, and then we go for a hack on the second day or every other day, and that is actually like, it's not just plodding along on the buckle end. They have to walk out for a good hour with a bit of trotting on the roads and up hills, and it's fairly, they come back sweating, and they've definitely improved their muscle tone and their fitness generally overall with that routine. And my schooling sessions will be a little bit different to what we normally do, only in the sense that, generally on a day-to-day basis we're training for the future. We're pushing the horses to learn new things and pushing them towards the next level, but prior to the event we'll focus more on what we are doing actually at Hartpury, so the specific movements and the exercises that help towards those movements. But as far as it goes as riding the test, we probably won't ride it fully. We'll do bits of it, centre lines, halts, move-offs, preparation for a half pass or collection for the pirouettes and things like that, but probably not ride the whole test in full. On the day of the show I will continue with my kind of fairly standard and sort of strict routine, which I've learnt to do and adapted to suit me, to help me with my nerves and keep my focus. So I tend to like to do everything myself, especially if I've only got one horse, because it gives me something to do, it occupies me, it keeps me calm, and I also feel like I'm sort of in control of everything. So if I'm not competing in the afternoon, then I'll start early, and I'll feed and hand walk, maybe go for a hand graze, muck out, do all my housework jobs, and then after that I'll leave the horse to rest and go off and maybe watch a bit, although I don't like to watch too much. I think that puts more pressure on, but I'll go and maybe have something to eat, or put my headphones in and watch something, or play some music, or just go and socialise. It's quite good to do that at these big events. And then I'll go back and I'll plait up, and then again I'll give her some more time to just have a drink and eat and chill out. I don't like to hassle the horses, I take my time over everything. And then I'll maybe go back to the lorry and watch some previous tests, just to get me focused and really think about what it is I've got to do in my test and what I've got to take care of and really ride for. And then I'll get myself ready, and then that's probably when my friends and supporters and mum will come along and help me at that point to tack up and make sure I stay clean, and then help me get on. And then once I'm on, I'm off, and as soon as I get into the warm-up we have a good walk, and again I'm going through the test in my head and just trying to relax. And then once I've had a trot and a canter and I know she's feeling good, then I know that we're ready to do the best we can. And then after that there's not a lot that you can do other than do what you know you've got to do and ride to the best of your ability, and just hope that it all comes together on the day and you've got luck on your side.